Hi everyone! It is Wednesday, April 1st, and we are here for our second workout video. So, I have filmed this one once before, and it would be to you by now. It's 7 a.m. But it got copyrighted for the music. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to do this one in silence. Bad news. Good news is you get to pick your own soundtrack. So, if you hate my music, play your own, and you'll enjoy it more. So, now that you kind of know the format of this workout, we are going to go right into a warm-up. I'll kind of remind you as we go what we're going to do. But let's go ahead and start with some squats. Just slow and controlled, waking those legs up. For this workout, remember we have 8 stations. You will spend a minute doing each. Give you a little bit of rest in between, and then we'll go to the next. When you've done all 8, we will take a break, then we'll do that 2 more times. Find something to hold on to. Let's go leg swings. And lateral. And switch. And lateral. Come on out, let's go right arm across. Y'all know how much I hate silence. I might just have to talk your ear off the whole time. Up overhead. Switch. Up overhead. Bill and Ingrid, I know y'all were playing your own music the whole time anyways. You didn't need my music. Alrighty guys, let's talk about our workout. So today you will need a towel, just like last time. You know how I love my towel. If you don't have a smaller one, a big one will work just fine. And a chair for some of the modifications if you're going to modify today. All right, so I am going to go ahead and get right into it. Remember, just like last time, the first round may take a little bit longer just because I'm explaining the exercises as we go. And then second and third round should be a little bit smoother. We ready? Let's do it. Station 1, 1 minute on the clock. Don't start yet. I forgot to say this in the last video. I'll tell you when I'm starting the clock. I'm going to talk about it and go through it and demo it, and then I'll tell you when we're going. I would hate for you to have to do extra. So, station 1. I'm going to go, remember, starting with the hardest option here. Going hands behind my head, reverse lunge, and crunch. Okay? So, when I stand, I'm bringing that knee to elbow. The higher my knee gets, the more core work I'm getting, okay? This is working my legs and my core. Higher my knee gets, more core rotation. Okay, we'll go 30 seconds on one side, and then we will switch. If you're modifying this one, we're gonna do a squat, okay? So I'll squat, and then I'll rotate. Same thing, I'll go 30 seconds on one side, and then I will switch. Alrighty, station 1, we ready? Set, go. 1 minute on the clock. Doing good. Remember, it's okay to do the modification halfway. And you got 10. 3, 2, 1, done. Y'all know what I like to say. 1 down, 23 to go. Station 2, grab your towel. And we're gonna do a bent over row. I'm gonna demo it, then I'm gonna talk about it. That bent over row, gonna look like this. Okay, we're gonna go 1 second up, 3 seconds down. 1, 2, 3. Bent over row, working our back. Like always with that towel, I do want you to pull it apart. Keep tension on the towel the entire time while you're pulling and while you're lowering. Okay? Also can do this in a chair. If you want to do this seated, totally fine. Going in, 2, 1. 1 second up, 3 down. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Have to hear myself breathe now. You are halfway. Make sure you've got tension on that towel. Should be squeezing that back. That's what we're working right now. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Lose the towel for a second. Alrighty, we got some cardio and more legs coming up. So again, next station I'm going to show you and then I will talk about. We're going to go jack, squat, in. Jack, squat, in. I'll kind of talk you through it while we do this. But the idea is I'm coming out like a jumping jack, then I'll squat, then I'll jump myself in, okay? Modifications here, want you to step like a jumping jack and then squat, okay? If you're doing this in a chair, want you to come out with your arms the same way and then a punch, okay? So out with your arms and then a strong press forward. Everybody know what you're doing? We ready? 1 minute. In 3, 2, 1. Out. Squat. In. Out. Squat. In. Remember, it's okay to change halfway through. If you want to jump for half of it and then step for the other half, not a problem in my book. Halfway, guys, out, squat, in, out, squat, in. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Alrighty, coming up we will be on our floor. I always say on the mat, but I don't have a mat. But hopefully you have a mat or a towel or something that you're comfortable laying on. I have 3 stations in a row on the floor. Yes, you're welcome. I'm not making you get up and down and up and down. Remember that. So, next station, we will be doing a tricep extension. Gonna show it to you, then I'll talk about it. So, with that tricep extension, like always with the towel, main focus here is pulling that towel apart, keeping tension on it. From here, gonna bring it down to my forehead and then press up and squeeze at the top. I want you to make sure here that your elbows are directly forward, just like headlights on a car, okay? Don't want them bowing out, but directly forward. As always, option to do this standing. I'm not standing, pretend I am. Or seated, okay? Know what you're doing. Going in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute of tricep work. If you don't feel anything, you probably do not have tension on that towel. You are halfway. Keep pulling it apart. Squeeze those triceps at the top. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Lose the towel. Nice job. Alrighty, while we're down here, we might as well do some core, right? So, next station, gonna be a single side. We'll do 30 seconds on one side and 30 on the other. As always, gonna talk about the hardest option first, then we'll go through some modifications. So, laying on my back, gonna go right arm behind my head, reach up and crunch to my left leg. If y'all will notice, my left arm is kind of bracing on the side, okay? It's not flailing everywhere. Then when I call halfway, I'll switch, thinking about shoulder blades and legs coming up off the ground. That's option 1. Option 2, I will plant my feet and I'll go elbow to knee for 30 and then elbow to knee for 30. Option 3, standing, okay, elbow to knee, or seated, elbow to knee. Alrighty, know what you're doing. We are up in 3, 2, 1, hit it. Looking good, almost halfway. And you are halfway. Go ahead and switch. You got 10. Three, 2, 1. Relax. Nice job. Last one on the ground. You're gonna love it. Good old-fashioned push-up. So, gonna go through our options here for this push-up. Option 1, normal push-up, starting in a plank position, squeezing my belly, squeezing my butt, and down, then back up. Option 2, on my knees, okay? Still squeezing everything, keeping everything tight. Option 3 will be against a wall. Still getting really good chest and arm work, any of those options. If you are in a chair, I actually want you to grab your towel again and press out. As always, pulling that towel apart, okay? In and out, still working that chest. We are up in 3, 2, 1. A full minute of push-ups. And I'll tell y'all, for filming this for my second time, I didn't realize how long a minute of push-ups was until I really did it. So y'all impress me. You are halfway. That 30 30-second mark, I'm gonna switch to push-ups on my knees. Y'all feel free to switch it up if you need to. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake it out. Good work, guys. Go ahead and stand. We are finished on the ground for now. 2 more stations to water. 1 really hard one, 1 not as hard, okay? Whatever that means. So, next station, I'm gonna show you, then I'll talk about it. This one a little bit different for us unless you've come to my cardio classes. This one, called a speed skater, gonna look like this. So, I'm gonna show you backwards, or the way you'd be doing it. I'm jumping out onto that outer leg, and then kind of curtsy lunging with that back leg. Okay? Modifications for this, don't want you to jump, just want you to step. So if you step, I still want you sitting into that hip, just not jumping with it. Okay? If you're doing this in a chair, want you alternating arms, pressing up, trying to keep that good pace there. All right, we ready? Going in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute of speed skaters. Whatever will work for you. Remember, if you're modifying, I'm not jumping, I'm just stepping. Do want you to think about dipping into that hip though. Got country music videos on in the background. On mute, of course, so we don't get in trouble. Halfway, guys. You got 10. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. Alrighty, grab that towel. You got 1 more station, then we get water. Final station. I'm gonna show you, then I'm gonna talk about it. Gonna be an RDL, Romanian deadlift, plus a bicep curl. It'll look like this. So remember for those RDLs, we always talk about the hip hinge. Slight bend in my knees, but from there, all I'm doing is sending my hips back, right? As opposed to a squat, where it's like I'm sitting in a chair, okay? So underhand grip on that towel, pulling it apart, lots of tension, sending my hips back, looking to feel this in the back of your legs, in your hamstrings, okay? And then we'll work those biceps as we curl. In 2, 1, last minute to water. If you're not feeling anything and you think this is a rest station, I want you to think about pulling that towel even harder. Halfway. Y'all know there ain't no rest stations. You got 10 seconds to water. In 3, 2, 1. Grab Grab some water. Nice job, guys. Round one done. Get some water. We will convene back. Turning it in case they want to copyright me for having Miranda Lambert in the background. They're not going to get me this time. All right, guys, going to give you about 30 more seconds. And then we will start with round two. Remember, options for my first station: a lunge to twist or a squat to twist. Okay, or a seated twist. Whatever you're doing, we'll go 30 seconds on one side, and then we'll switch. In 3, 2, 1. Find what you're doing. 1 minute on the clock, guys. Round two has started. Remember, the higher you get that knee, the more core work you are getting. Also working balance here if you opted to do that lunge. As y'all probably already knew by me wobbling all over the place. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Relax. Grab that towel. Up next, got the towel bent over row. Option to do this seated. Have a plan going in 2, 1. Do it. Down for 3. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. You are halfway. If you're not feeling this in your back, I want you to pull a little bit harder on that towel and squeeze a little bit tighter at the top. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake it out. Lose the towel for a moment. We will go into that jack squat. Reminder, jack squat gonna look like this. Out, squat, in. Okay, if you're modifying here, I'm gonna step, still using my arms. Squat, bring it in. Okay, if you're seated, you're going arms and press. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Little bit of cardio, but we get to lay on the ground after this. We're excited for that. Halfway. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Grab that towel. Head for the floor. It's a good incentive for me to keep my floors clean because y'all get to see them every week. Next station, that tricep extension. Okay, pulling that towel apart, bringing it to my forehead, elbows like headlights. Fine to do it standing, fine to do it seated. But whatever you're doing, you are going in 3, 2, 1. More you squeeze at the top, more tricep work you are getting. Check your elbows. Are they bowing out? If they are, bring them forward. Halfway. You got 10 seconds. Keep it up. Let it burn. Giving those arms a rest after this. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Lose the towel. Coming up, got a little bit of core. Remember, option, straight leg, straight arm for 30 seconds. Then we switch. Or bent, elbow to knee for 30 seconds. Or standing or seated, elbow to knee. Whatever you're doing, you are up in 2, 1. Hit it. We'll all have a really flat stomach if they ever open the pool. You are halfway, switch it up. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1, relax. But not for long because you know what's coming. Push-up options. Starting from a plank, starting on my knees, or pressing against the wall. Remember, if you're doing this seated, using the towel. Going in 3, 2, 1. A full minute, guys. Wish y'all would have warned me about how long this is. Like last time, I'm gonna switch halfway through. Feel free to do that as well. You are halfway. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Come on up. We are finished on the ground. Next station, those speed skaters. Okay, jumping or stepping. If you're seated, quick arm raises. Everybody got a plan? I'm gonna give you a little extra rest this time. By you, I mean me. I'm giving myself a little extra rest this time. All right, going in. 3, 2, 1. Speed skaters. Last part of cardio and legs for this round. You're halfway. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Grab that towel. Last one, that underhand grip. Going into an RDL and then a curl. If you're doing this seated, just the curl. In 2, 1. Last station to water. Remember, looking for you to feel this in your hamstrings and in your biceps. If you're not feeling that in your hamstrings, maybe slow it down a little bit on the way down. Halfway, 30 seconds to water. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Get some water. We have one more round. We ready? Last one. Let's knock it out, guys. One more. 8 more minutes of work. Quick reminder, options on station 1. Lunge to rotation or squat to rotation. If you're seated, just gonna do that rotation. In 2, 1, let's start it out. 8 more minutes of work. If you started with the lunge but need to go to the squat, feel free. You are halfway. Switch it up. You got 10. Three, 2, 1. And guess what? No more of those. Grab that towel, guys, going right into it. Bend over row. If you want to do it seated, do it seated in 3, 2, 1. 1 second up, 3 down. You are halfway. You got 10. Finish it out. In 3, 2, 1. Done with those. Lose the towel for a minute. Going into those jack squats, either jumping or stepping. If you're seated, going arms, press. Everybody know what they're doing? You're up in 2, 1, hit it, out, squat, in, out, squat, in, You are halfway. 30 more seconds here. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Grab that towel. Going on the ground for our final time. Don't mind the hair. Tricep extensions. Pulling that towel apart. Elbows like headlights. Bringing that towel to my forehead. In 3, 2, 1. 1 minute. You are halfway. If you got lazy like I did, check yourself. Tension on that towel. The good news is that it can double to wipe their sweat from our forehead when we bring it down. You got 10. Finish it out. In 3, 2, 1. You are done with that towel. Put it to the side. Going into our core work. Remember, either straight arm, straight leg, bent, knee to elbow, or standing, knee to elbow. Whatever you're doing, we are going in 2, 1. Hit it. Last time here. Last chance to feel those abs. You are halfway. Switch it up. You got 10. Finish it out, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Done with core. Alrighty, guys. Last set of push-ups. We're going to go right into it. Remember, in a plank position or on your knees or against the wall. If you're using a towel, pressing out, keeping tension. Still working that chest. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get it over with, guys. Last minute of push-ups. You are halfway. Modify if you need to modify. Last time here, guys. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Done with those. Hallelujah. You have 2 more minutes of work, guys. 2 more, then we'll get some water and we will stretch. Those speed skaters coming up. Jumping or stepping. If I'm seated, I'm going quick arms. You got a plan? In 3, 2, 1 minute on the clock. Last real chance to spike that heart rate, guys. Feel that burn in your legs. Take it. It's easy from here. Easy-ish. Easy enough, I will say. You are halfway. Finish it out, guys. You got 10. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. Done there. Final minute. RDL to curl or just to curl. 1 more minute of work. 3, 2, 1. Finish it. Don't get lazy on this last one. Probably talking to myself more than I'm talking to y'all, but somebody needed to hear it. Halfway. You have 10 seconds left of work, guys. Finish this out. In 3, in 2, in 1. Done. Wednesday workout. Finished. Nice job, guys. Grab some water. Towel off a little bit. And we will stretch. Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead and stretch. That right leg comes forward, slight bend in the knee. Looking to feel this in the back of my right leg, that hamstring. Apologize for the silence. If I can, I'm gonna link. I know a music source that I believe is free. Go ahead a little bit straighter. Straighten that leg. If I can, I'll link it, which makes no sense that I'm telling you now because you've already watched the video, so you know if it's linked or not. I don't want you to have to do it in silence, though. And just hear me huffing and puffing. Switch. That left leg comes forward. A little bit longer in that stance. Straighten that front leg. Still looking to feel this in that left hamstring now. All right, guys, come on up. Find something to hold on to. That right leg comes back. Push those hip flexors forward. And cross it over. Sit into that hip. Should feel this through your right hip and glute. And switch. Left leg comes back, hip flexors go forward. Cross it over, sit into the hip. Come on out, turn that head to the left. Tuck your chin. Turn to the right. And that right arm comes across. Up overhead. Switch. Left arm across. Up overhead. Alrighty guys, go a little bit wider in that stance. Bend over, reach for the ground. As you come up, big arms, big inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more, inhale up. Happy Wednesday, guys. Good work today. I will see you on Friday. Bye.